Hi, it's Sue. Welcome back to Crafting by the River. I've been away for a few days, so I'm back and I want to get this little cover completed for the BBBash project I made. Now, I have started. I've stitched around the edge of the cover, and I had to obviously do the front and the back separate. I couldn't go across the spine because of the this piece inside. And I've also glued the first two tags in. And I'm doing this, and I always thought I could glue them together. And I'm now thinking that I may well do that and just leave them as a pocket so that I can slip some paper in there. Maybe a little bit of journaling about this project, I'm not sure. For now, I'm going to leave it open because I'm using my Boyle's glue to attach these. Unfortunately, I've run out now of my art glitter glue, and it'll be a week before my new one arrives. So, excuse me. So I think I'll carry on and get these pieces in. I've also made an alteration to this page because it was too bulky. That button was just too big, so I've swapped the button over on that page. I mean, this is still quite bulky, but I think I get away with that. I also made one last tag. This is tag number 8, and you can see I've made it as a belly band using a piece of this, which was the what's it called? Strip, something strip. Oh, I don't know. You know what I mean, though. Okay, I don't know why I have a block on that word, but I do. Right, so now I'm not necessarily putting these in order because these two are that bit smaller. So I'm just debating whether to put those part way through or at the end. Not sure. Could be this one next. You can see what you do is you glue the tag on either side of this piece in the spine. Okay, and because these tags were all made from store-bought tags, they're all the same size, so it's reasonably easy to level them up. Still think I'm going to put that one on the last page somehow. Something about that one that I'm just not sure of, so I'm going to put that one right at the end, those two. So I'll stick that there. So next up, I guess, are these two. Okay, so I will add those in. And if I do make a pocket, then I will probably write which order they were made in, just for future reference, because I'm already forgetting. Okay, yeah, those two are next. So basically what I'm doing is I'm adding the glue to the spine, and I'm going more to the top edge than the bottom edge. And this glue is quite wet, and it takes a little while to dry. It takes a minute, which in one respect is quite good because it means you've got a bit of slipping space. You know, you can fiddle around with it a bit to get it into position. So just use my fingers to smooth that out. Yes, we had 4 days away. Took the caravan, met up with some friends. Just a couple of hours up the coast, not far at all. And we had one pretty windy day. But we chose that day to go out and have a look around, go to one of the other towns close by. So that was nice. And yesterday it was so beautiful. We had a lovely walk in the sunshine. And sitting down, just catching up really. It was lovely. And the weather was kind to us, which was good. Right, I'm just going to make sure I get these reasonably level. I think they are. Glue them down well. Whoops, push that back. That's reasonably level. Okay, more glue down here. Yes, so it's back. Washing machine's already been on. We got back, don't know, about 11:30, I guess. Today, washing machine's been on. Caravan's emptied, put away, washed. Ready for the next adventure. So we're pretty organised. How have you been? Did you have a nice, has your week gone smoothly? I know some of you are saying the weather is improving in the States or the United States. That's good to hear. I mean, that sudden burst of rain we got was full on. And then very high winds. It was amazing. There we go. Just make sure that that is adhered well. I think it is. So that's 4 of the tags in. It's going to be quite chunky, but that's okay. Now these two will, I think, I'm going to just work them so that they are, I don't know, will I do them in the middle or at the top? No, I think I'm going to do them in the middle. Yeah. And I could actually just glue on here. So let's do that for this one. Spread that glue around a bit. And I don't like to push the tags right to the centre. I like to keep them off a little bit so that they don't interfere with the folding, you know, the opening and closing, if you like. So that's probably just about off. Make sure. Yep, that's good. All right, and the other one, which is, I think, smaller again, what I might do, oh no, it's not too bad. It's probably a little bit narrower, so you will see some of this, but that's okay. That goes in that way, and we'll marry it up at the bottom and the top, which is cool. Let's get some ink on there. I hope you can see, I've zoomed the camera in a little bit. Hope you can see what I'm doing here. It's pretty straightforward. Once you've got that spine inserted, it's literally just a case of gluing either side. It's my gluey finger, this one, I think. There we go. And goes. It's better. That's good. So you could still use this one as a pocket if you wanted. It's that one. And then we've got the last two. So we might put that one on the end. Have this one here. Let's have a look at that. Yeah, do it that way. Right, so this one's first. Glue down there. And I've actually made a closure for this. It's a bit of a cobble because I sewed a buttonhole. It's a good job my grandma can't see it because she would not be impressed. She was a seamstress. A very clever seamstress. She used to hand smock, do all sorts. I mean, these days people use smocking machines. My grandma did it all by hand. She was a very clever lady, very patient too, I think. Okay. So again, that measures up, marries up with the other pages. Just glue that down. So you can see it's about, I don't know, would it be ½ an inch? Yeah, it should be. About 1 centimetre is what I glue to because I don't go right into the very edge. Okay, and lucky last goes on there. Let's get some glue down. Spread that over. You can see it's quite, you know, it is quite chunky. Those pieces were nice to add. Might flick them over to the top. There we go. Nice to add, but they are a bit chunky. They mess around with the spine a bit. Now, let's get that back in line. Okay, so there you have it. 2, this is the one with the belly band. 4, 6, and 8. it up there. And this is the band I made. And it has a buttonhole and a button, and I've covered the button with another of the fabric pieces, you know, the oh gosh, what do they call those? Little fabric scraps. And I'm going to, because I've covered the button, or the buttonhole, it's fiddly to get the buttons in, or the button in, so I'll just slide that over, I think. And that's it, and that's made with the fabric cluster, that's what that is, and a piece of the hand-dyed fabric. And we've got all sorts of bits and bobs in there. We'll pop those over the top. You can see all the different coloured fabric. And that's it. Will it stand? Yes. Stands reasonably well. So that, I may well put a label on the bottom here saying BBBash 2024. What do you think? Yeah, I think it's a good idea. Can either go on the front or on the back. But if I do that, I will take a picture at the end and show you, because what I'm thinking is I've got some stamps, letter stamps. I might try and use those, okay? But if I do, I will do it off camera because it's fiddly business. Yeah, happy with that. That keeps them all together. And the bits that are left over, I will use in other projects. So I've got the fabric scraps and a couple of those paper strippy things. Snippet roll, that's what it is. Oh dear, delayed action brain. Okay, thank you so much. I'm sorry I was a bit late getting back to my my post to thank you for your comments. My regulars always leave me nice comments. Thank you for that, it's much appreciated. All right, I'm going to go off and finish off some other bits and bobs, tidying up around here, and get ready for a new project. Until then, take care, and I will see you soon. Bye now.